Okay, so I restarted the stream because apparently I wasn't even commentating. Ah, yes. Wow, sometimes that happens. But uh so microphone wasn't even turned on. So ah, yes. Ah, like yeah, yeah. You are really, what do you have, early adult onset dementia or something for getting crap like that? I mean, you're really getting bad. Sheesh. Don't know why they made you admin over again. You're like semi disabled at this point, but sheesh. Anyway, fix that. Oof. So the image you see right now is Alpine 16's legacy image from one of his legacy topics. Yeah, almost 8 years ago, when he was unbanned. Apparently, game replays had much harsher bans than Revora forums. But he said this regarding his hacking, where he invented a error guard for ECMs and a hotkey for detonating your terrorists automatically, and a whole slew of other things, such as infinite laser lock for your missile defenders, so that you could laser lock across the map on every DEF CON game you played, which was just a horrible time for everybody all around. He was a complete jerk about it. He did not care. And this was his philosophy, which is essentially, what can we learn about Lance Armstrong? That it doesn't matter if you play fair or not. The important question is, do you come through with it? Wow, what a philosophy, but it really does explain quite a lot about his character. As a member of the community, he was, of course, the worst sport you've ever seen in your life. Complete trash, poor sport. I mean, you couldn't get worse for sportsmanship at the time when he was at the height of his 0 hour career. It was just uh, him hosting a room. You join it. He only plays on his maps. If he loses like one Humvee, or he moved his dozer incorrectly or something, he quits. And he would use 100 names to make sure that he would stay on top of the ladder. His biggest thing was to try to get an expert in his game and try to get a unfair matchup and uh, have a good time about it. He would have been really good for the Bashes topic, I must say. If he would be posting trash all day long. It would be great for me, but I don't know about anybody else, just because I like to see this kind of garbage. It's about all that I can think about anymore. But yes, so somehow he came back up, and then all this started, and Fastair and I were talking about it and whatnot, and Boyka's sitting over my shoulder, and we're talking about good times now that Boyka's an old man and doesn't live with me anymore and whatnot. But yeah, yeah, Boyka still plays. He said in the background, he plays from the geriatric ward at the hospital. It's much better than he had before. I'm just kidding. He has a beautiful apartment and a, yeah, 300 MB upload and download, which is not impressive. He still can't do 60 frames a second. It's better. Yeah, it's so much better than he has out here on the mountain. Out here on the mountain, he lives in uh, Sauter Rico, which is a small Puerto Rican town, and he's just surrounded by Puerto Ricans. But all of his neighbors are Hispanic, which is good for me because hablo español, pero ese hombre no. Mi amigo, mi hermano mayor, no habla español, que es horrible para él, pero para mí es bueno. Uh, but anyway, yeah, good times here. Hola, Ahmed. Very good times. Anyway, we wanted to see if we could track any replays down that were actually in replay format for me to cast from back in Alpine's golden age, which was like 2014, and Detox, aka True Viking, in the forums, he actually managed to find two replays from back in 2014, and judging by the size of them, 13.9 kilobytes and 59.8 Kilobyte saying, maybe there's something. Logica's streaming too. Sheesh, she's gonna steal all the viewers I don't have. But anyway, the first replay here is Sil Detox, aka True Viking from the forums, playing as Toxin up against Alpine 16 up here. USA against Toxin. And of course, going to put his drone down here. He's going to go immediately for a no eco. He was the no eco king, not for skill, but just because it's all he did all day long, with incredibly poor sportsmanship about it all. And that is just what you deal with. And of course, he he has a pretty streamlined, as you're going to see. You notice he doesn't need much APM here. He just has to put everything down as quick as possible, get it all out as quick as possible, get everything in position. I mean, he would quit at times if his dozer moved wrong or something like that, or at least it seemed that way. Alpine, if you're out there, CNC expert player, whatever your YouTube channel is, please comment and maybe get involved with the whole thing. I'm admin at a game replays. I'll unban your account so you can post replays. I'd like to see the garbage you have stored in your replays folder. I would really like to see it. That would actually be kind of interested with me. In a manner of speaking, yeah. So yeah, he can see this because he has the drone there, but the drone is going to get spotted by this tunnel network here, which is placed, and we have this dozer out here who's going to run into this terrace. He does move, but he does move it. Worker's heading all the way up around the left side. Such a long way to go on this map, and then the Chinook comes through here, but he's a little too late to stop this tunnel, so he's just going to fly through and maybe try to do something down here in the main base, but he's not really going to be able to do anything incredible. It's a Humvee drop because that's what he always does. This is how he wins games, or how he won games back in the day. That dozer's just going to get chased around the map. This worker's going to do nothing. But then he's going through the oil capture. As you can see there, he's going to lose these Humvees, and he gives up because that's how he plays. You know, you got to be very, very fast-paced just to cover a game like this. It's just so incredibly fast paced. You know, these games, when you have trash like this, true bashes uh, are designed just like that there by people who absolutely only want to win fast. They only want quick games. Cell Detox, beautiful dozer. Didn't even have to move to start up that power plant. But here we have air against USA, and we have the double drone right on the same place to detect one another. Take that drone out very quick, very smart. That way the Air Force cannot actually see everything you're doing and then use the Raptors easier or something like that. It's not exactly necessary to do that, but if that's what he wants to do to make sure he can keep it scanned, whatever, it works. And Alpine looks like he's going for Combat Chinook because quickest way to win is the best way to win. But you don't have to do that. It's less surefire than actually just playing the matchup out because Air Force is significantly advantageous in this matchup over USA. USA doesn't really have an advantage here, but he's going triple barracks, and he's going to go for the oil captures around the map, and he's really just going to try to keep things kosher against Air Force here. He wants to win. And judging by the fact that he posted this in the Bashes topic, I'm assuming he wins this game actually, but the Combat Chinook's going to come out in a second here, and then we're going to see what he does with it. There's the Combat Chinook. Dozer's heading on down here. It's going to get detected by this dozer over here, and the oil captures are going out. The Ranger do every oil on the map, and the Combat Chinook is coming out, and the Humvee is coming out as well. We have this drop heading in. Combat Chinook is going to have to intercept the drop. Combat Chinook is not intercepting the drop. The Humvee is there to intercept the drop. This Combat Chinook is going to hunt down this dozer and then head to the base. This drop is not intercepted. The base is now in great danger. He has 4 missile defenders, so he can actually laser lock these Chinooks and take them down. The Combat Chinook did not go straight to the base. Perhaps a little bit of a mistake there. He also didn't get this dozer here, but he's expanding to another supply. He's going to take out the power, which is going to slow down the production of all of these barracks. But there are enough missile defenders to actually keep this away from money. He has his dozer over here, which if he moves it far enough away, he perhaps can. Of course, he lost the Chinooks there because he's a noob and didn't move him out of the way. Very poor map awareness there. Very poor macro. Also took massive damage to the combat Chinook, which is very newbie move. You didn't have to do that. Just stay away from it all the whole time to stop the oil captures, because you're going to be on more income than your opponent had you moved these away and played it properly. But should have just moved those Chinooks down here. He's going to get this dozer actually now. I was hoping he wouldn't get this dozer. Had the dozer actually gotten away and been hidden, he could have built a power plant over there and kept himself on power no matter what. But as you can see, he's going to get all the oils captured, so except for this one. So massive, massive advantage, and Alpine has pretty much doomed himself through his poor choice to go 100%, 110% no eco. Very much not a good idea. It's really, really what bit him here. He didn't need to play that way, but he also did a few things that are not advantageous to him. He could have just denied the oil captures with the combat Chinook as well, which he didn't do, and now he's up against, well, he's completely and utterly up a creek. He just lost another Chinook, which is kind of pathetic. He's destroying the oils now, but bro, you need oil. I guess you figured you couldn't capture that one. Guess he's going to try to destroy this one as well, because why not? The Avenger's going to go up there, which is going to be able to outrange this combat Chinook and take it out very easily. It also doesn't have enough health to do anything. He's going to deny this oil at least, the only oil he'll deny in the entire game. This is not denying an oil, this is destroying an oil. And it looks like it's pretty much over now for Alpine. He doesn't really have a chance to do anything at all. This combat Chinook is going to get away only because the Avenger's slow too. But up goes the command center for Detox, so he's not going to get dozer hunted anytime soon. Not that that was even a thing that I thought was going to happen in this game. Alpine actually didn't quit here, which is very impressive. He feels he has some ability to do something, or maybe he was playing from home and not from work. In this particular game here, he got his war factory back up, so I guess he's going to get Humvees. Down goes the combat Chinook. Didn't continue to move into this laser. Laser lock's not going to get on that, unfortunately for Alpine. Alpine does have 2 oils, but he's really not in a very good position map control wise. You got these Chinooks everywhere. I mean, Avengers. The Avengers are going to go up here and totally deny that money. He's going to get this back. Yeah, he's going to capture it back, even if he's going to lose this Avenger here. Dropping the Avengers here. Down goes another Chinook. He's down to just 1 oil. 1 oil is not really conducive to an easy victory or an easy comeback, which I don't assume is coming. I really don't assume he's going to come back from this, considering where it's been posted. He went and got another combat Chinook, and now he's going. Now he's going for an airfield so he can repair it. You know, okay. You know, if he could bring it back, that'd be very impressive. But I mean, he does have income. This is actually this is how you would describe a close game for Alpine. This is Alpine's kind of close competitive match. This is about as far as it goes for him. In terms of close competitive gaming, he doesn't really have close competitive games that I know of, but this is about how close it is. And here we see another drop. He's going to hunt the dozer. So I assume here Alpine's going to quit, because I mean, he's going to lose the combat Chinook as well. He's going to lose his Humvee if it gets around the corner. I'm assuming there's no GG, but I don't beat people up for that. I don't do that either. He even captured the reinforcement pad and got himself a Crusader. Wow, he's just really riding this thing out. Hunted this dozer here, but he can't hunt a command center. He's going to go into the base and actually try to do some damage there while his own base is under attack, getting destroyed. True Viking doing something I hate to see, which is he damage all the buildings instead of destroying them one by one, which is actually quicker. So I'm not sure what. I'm glad to see Alpine stayed in a game. It's kind of interesting to see him not just quit, but I don't know. You know. He put up a good fight. He made it a little bit entertaining because he didn't quit. But there he goes. Did he go to the last building and get defeated? I'm kind of impressed. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you for posting that replay, but I don't think anybody else posted any replays, so I don't have anything extra to do. Okay, so I guess that's that. I assume somebody else posted something, but there are more. Thurby, Thurby, some counters against lame build orders. Angel against the Myron, Angel against Angel against Atacruz, Angel against New Master 2023. Interesting, but they don't look like not exactly the kind of replays I'm looking for at this particular moment. So anyway, 15 minutes. That's about all I got.